Warning: the love virus is highly contagious. Spread at your own risk.
Hi, loves. Welcome to the Love Virus podcast. I'm your host, Shantae Yvette. I may stumble over my words, but everything I share is straight from the heart and from my own personal experience. This space is for healing, evolving, and tapping deeper into who we really are. I may laugh, I may cry, but I am coming as I am because this is a safe space. Let's walk this journey together, flaws, feelings, and all. Let's dive in. We're going to be diving into something deep and real, the difference between being good and being great, and how often our desire to be good is secretly tied to unworthiness. Let's take a breath and let this land. Sometimes you're not being good out of love, we're being good out of fear. We grow up learning that if we behave, stay quiet, or help others, we'll be accepted. For many of us, goodness becomes became a survival tactic, not a soul expression. Being good was how we avoided punishment, chaos, rejections, sometimes even abandonment. So what happens? We start believing we have to earn love. We believe if we're good enough, maybe then we'll be worthy. And that belief, it runs deep. Let's talk about that urge to do everything for everyone. You bend until you break. Say yes when your body says no. Show up with a smile when your heart's running on empty. That's not love, baby. That's self abandonment. And most of the time, it's coming from a place of low self worth. We confuse being useful with being valuable, but your worth isn't tied to your productivity or your ability to fix others. Now let's shift. Greatness isn't about doing it all, it's about doing what's aligned, what's true, what lights your soul on fire without burning yourself in the process. Great people set boundaries. They say no when it's necessary. They rest. They protect their peace. They know their worth doesn't rise and fall based on how good, and I quote, they're being for others. Greatness requires that you stop performing and start remembering you are already enough. If you've been stuck in being good your whole life, I see you. I've been you. But you don't have to stay there. You don't have to over explain, overextend, or over sacrifice to be loved. You don't have to prove your goodness to earn a seat at the table. Your soul is the table. Greatness doesn't need permission, it needs alignment. For good people that sacrifice themselves, sacrifice can be noble, but unchecked sacrifice leads to burnout, resentment, and inconsistency. Greatness isn't about doing it all. It's about doing the right things well and sustainably. Boundaries protect energy, peace, and ability to show up long term. Goodness, how everyone, this is what society has programmed into our mind, what good people do and how to be a good person. So goodness often focus on external validation, being liked and being needed. This is why I do not desire to be a good person. I desire to be a great person because greatness is principle based and purpose driven. It may even ruffle feathers. Great people do not portray themselves for acceptance. Good people will avoid conflict. Great people embrace necessary discomfort. Growth requires uncomfortable conversations, decisions, and pivots. Great people face tension head on when it serves a greater purpose or aligns with long term peace. How do you become great? I advise you, if you want to get out of this program of being a good person, and I quote, dig deeper. Find out what it is that you are trying to make yourself feel worthy about through se- through acceptance from others validating you. Find out why is it you feel the need to have others to validate you and why you need them to accept you. Find out why you keep saying yes when you really want to say no. You have to dig deeper. Keep digging deeper. Ask yourself, where am I being good to be accepted? Where can I start being real to be free? You are not here to be consumed. You are here to create, rest, shine, and live fully. Let's stop striving to be good and start choosing to be whole. Really sit with yourself and ask yourself the hard questions. Dig deeper as to why you are doing such things to please other people. Go back as far as your mind allows to get at the root cause that has transpired you throughout your lifetime to always be in this good people, or what I should say, people pleasing mentality, because it does not serve you to constantly be serving others well beyond your means of being to serve them, because now you're burnt out because you have not given yourself the energy needed to be able to even serve them correctly, because you're constantly saying yes, 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 I would do this, yes, I would do that, yes, yes, yes. And now you are burnt out, drained, and unfulfilled because your cup is low. It's not empty. Fill your own cup. Say no. Boundaries is protection for you. And it's also protecting them, because how can you serve them in a healthy way if you're constantly over giving and giving something that is now empty? So now you're just feeding them air and not even water from your cup. Serve your needs first. Honor your energy levels. Honor that feeling you get in your that tightness you get in your chest or in your stomach when you know you shouldn't be doing something because it does not serve you. And be okay when they get mad when you say no, I can't do this. No, it is not honoring myself. Or just simply no is a full sentence. Practice makes perfect. So the more you start to say no, the more comfortable you become. You can even change your language and say, like what I used to do, I used to just say, no, I cannot do this for X, Y, and Z. Or, no, I'm busy. Or, no, I have things to do this day. Or, no, it's just not in my plans or in my budget to give you this right now. And then I became more comfortable with just saying no. Oh, why are you saying no? They would say. No is a full sentence. It is an answer. No, I shouldn't have to explain to you why I cannot do something. You should just honor and respect my boundaries. But people have become so unfamiliar with people not having boundaries because hmm, if they were familiar with it, they wouldn't even question you. So be okay with people not understanding the new you that has boundaries. Because the new you realizes that being just a simple good person that's always giving, and self sacrificing over and over again, and now is constantly drained, now sees the light and does not want to be that way anymore because it is not serving your physical body, is not serving your spiritual body, and it is definitely not serving your emotional body because now all parts within yourself are feeling like they have to be in survival mode because you said yes. But when you say no, now they feel more safe because now they see that you will listen to my your body, that not in your stomach, that not in your heart chakra, that anxiety that is telling you to say no. You get signs all the time from yourself, those anxiety thoughts, those feelings that you feel physically within your body to say no. And this is how you have to look at it. You're saying no to protect yourself so you can be more healthy spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. You have to say no regardless because you are your own protector. You are the only one that can show yourself the love, the protection, the compassion, and understanding that you need because you know you. You know what you need. Your body, if you don't know what you need, your body is telling you over and over again what you need. You just have to listen. So listen. Don't try to even if you don't want to be a great person or a good person, be you, but be you with those boundaries intact to protect yourself. Be whole. Greatness is wholeness. It's not saying that you have to be perfect because sometimes we make mistakes and it's okay. But it's realizing that, yes, I made that mistake and I learned from it and I will do better next time.
If you enjoyed listening to this podcast, do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment. But also keep in mind when you comment, keep it respectful towards one another and keep the vibration at a love vibration because this is a safe space and no one deserves to have negativity put onto them for no reason. Thank you for watching. You have now been infected with the love virus.